We have another Steelers versus Browns beef on our hands, but this time it's taking place over the internet. A division rival signs a receiver, and also AB has a new perspective on football. All that and more, Big Deke News. Another Cleveland Brown has made a bad decision. And no, I'm not talking about Deshaun Watson, although I guess we don't know exactly what he was up to this past weekend. But I'm actually referencing Browns cornerback Martin Emerson Jr. because for some reason, I don't know why he thought this was a good idea. He posted a picture to Instagram of him staring down at GP. This is, of course, a sign of disrespect, but he picked the wrong guy. George Pickens went back at him on Instagram with 6 posts, including an Instagram reel where he made that was probably one of the top 2 or 3 catches of last season. I'd vote 1 or 2. It's between that or Deontay Johnson. No biasness there. Also, Pickens making a catch on him in the Week 18 game and tagging him. He tagged him in the reel as well. Tagged him in this picture. Did a little Tony toe tap impression here. And then also a reel on him, again, making a catch on Martin Emerson. Caption on that full Instagram post is GP saying, "I don't even be on the internet. Go find your soul." So not only did Emerson wake a sleeping giant on the internet because he got Pickens posting on social media, which, as you can see from these captions, is something he typically doesn't do. And that's probably the least of Emerson's concerns going forward, because Pickens deleted this stuff. He was probably just like, you know what? Maybe we should just try to die down this offseason drama. What does it really mean? Or maybe the Steelers organization talked to him. I don't know. He was more or less trying to sweep this under the rug. Emerson should be more concerned, and this isn't even waking a sleeping giant on the field, because Pickens in his first 2 games against the Browns last season had, again, one of the greatest catches of the 2022 season. But then also in Week 18, went off for him for 70 yards and a cool touchdown, like it was nothing. So, I don't know if this was the best idea from Emerson. Pickens has already had success against you and your team, but now he's only going to be extra motivated going into year 2. So good luck with that. On to the next story. Let's talk another division rival, the Baltimore Ravens. They made a little bit of a splash signing yesterday, bringing in wide receiver Odell Beckham Jr. It's a 1-year, $15 million deal that could be worth up to $18 million in incentives. So I'm really not trying to do the thing where if Odell were to come to the Steelers, because there were some rumors there, that I would have been cool with the move. But since he ended up going to a division rival, I end up just shitting on it and saying like, this move sucks. The Ravens way overpaid for him. But I do think context matters a little bit, right? So first, the contract. We were talking about Odell getting like $7 or $8 million on a 1-year deal. The Ravens paid him $15 for 1, with incentives up to $18. Now, it is a 1-year deal, so they're not locked into anything long term. But just right then and there, that feels like a little bit much. And then you can, especially because he's coming off of the ACLs, he's getting up there in age. So there's that. But the next thing is the specific team Odell went to. Like, I would be more concerned if Odell went to the Jets or the Bills, where he would end up being wide receiver 2 or wide receiver 3 up there. And they have Josh Allen or an Aaron Rodgers at quarterback. With the Ravens, though, they are not that pass happy of an offense. So I don't know exactly how Odell is going to be utilized. He's probably stepping in and he's going to be wide receiver 1. I guess it's a debate between, it's him. It's him, because he has way more pedigree. He's wide receiver 1. Rashad Bateman, he has shown flashes, but he's been banged up a little bit. He's never put a season together like Odell has throughout his career. But no, just the fact he's going to the Ravens offense, I'll be interested to see how they utilize him, because Lamar Jackson throughout his tenure hasn't thrown for over 3,200 yards. Now, could that be a product of the system they were running under Greg Roman? Could that be a product of the Ravens not bringing in the best of receivers to help out Lamar Jackson? I don't know. It could be a combination of all those things, but at the same time, if I'm the Steelers, the fact that we've done pretty good against Lamar Jackson. You could just look at the stats in the 3 games we've went up against him. But also we've done pretty good against Odell Beckham. And that was Odell Beckham more towards the prime of his career whenever we're talking about the Cleveland Browns. He went off against us with the Giants, but that was that was prime Odell. You got Odell going to the Browns, and now you got Odell now. He's, 30-something, coming off the ACL, this and that. So, yeah, I'm good. I'm good. This one isn't raising any red flags here in Steeler Nation. First, they still got to sign Lamar Jackson. That's it, because as of right now, they got Tyler Huntley thrown to him. So, if they do sign Lamar, I also am just in this wait-and-see phase of okay, how much is this Ravens offense going to change? Are they going to start having Lamar drop back and sling it out 40 to 45 times? I don't know. I'll believe it when I see it.
See it when I believe it.
And then the last thing before I sign off, we have former Steeler and now current owner of Arena League's The Albany Empire, Antonio Brown, taking to Twitter to say he's found a new perspective on the game of football now that he is an owner of a football team. He says, as an owner, I finally see now why it's important to make everyone know no one is bigger than the team. As a player, I always thought the opposite. That's it for this edition of Big Deke News on a Monday. Hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know your thoughts on some of the topics discussed down in the comments. Stay chillin' and peace.